You like projects? Let's see the new one. Alright guys, so here's the new project. We'll get into that in a second. First, let's talk about why this is a new project for us. Once upon a time, probably 3 or 4 years ago, I had an AMC 304 that I had bought from somebody, I want to say in Pennsylvania. I bought that motor thinking, you know, I'm in Wisconsin near Kenosha, there's more AMC guys. He ended up charging me just shipping, so I paid like $100 or something to get it over here. Ended up selling it to a guy named Ron. Ron and I ended up talking far longer than we should have, but I ended up selling him that motor for what I had into it, just getting it here. And Ron was going to build that motor for a certain car, this car. Ron eventually ended up getting a 364 that he was going to build for this, which is the 360 that you guys saw in a prior video of mine in my storage. Ron and I became good friends after that. Ron is I don't know what it's called. It's a precursor to leukemia, but it is a cancer. He's a survivor, and his revive date, or his rebirth date, was actually my birth date. So once he had his procedure done, his rebirth date, we shared the same birth date at that time. So I will put a link to Ron's full information in the link in the description of this video. But that is Ron. That is who we're going to be doing this car for. Any proceeds that we do make from YouTube, whether it be AdSense or there's this new applaud button down low, if you hit that applaud button, it actually goes to my AdSense. It shows me what video it's from, and at least I think it does. I've never gotten an applaud before, but if you do leave one, be sure to mention that you left it for this video. And all the proceeds that we get from this video series and this project are actually going to go towards a foundation in Ron's memory that his family has chosen. I don't have that off the top of my head, but I will put that also. I'll display it right now, but I'll put it in the description. So you guys know a little bit about this car now. You know why I have it. Let's talk about the car itself. So this is a 1983 AMC Concord. It is a wagon. You look all the way back there, if you can see it. This thing has a kind of neat stance. It's got the wood grain on it. These were originally optioned with 258 inline 6 AMC engines, and if we look in here, we actually have some stuff from one. I believe that's a head for one right there. There's all sorts of stuff in here. We're going to be going through most of this, which is another project in itself. But we want to get out of this unit, so I'm not paying for two. And we're actually going to take this and work on it in a family garage, and it's not going in storage, so this won't be the car that I'm referring to in storage. There will be another one, hopefully. So let's take a look at this thing. It is a 4-door station wagon. It's a cool looking car. It has a cool stance. Ron put these, I'll flip around here. Ron put these nice chrome wheels on there. I think those look nice. They suit the car. It does sit pretty high. I don't know if it'd look a little bit better if we brought it down a touch, but that's all things that we can consider. And it's got a little bit thicker tire in the back there. Looks pretty good. It does have a little rot on it, but nothing too terrible. We have part of a back seat. Excuse my camera work here. It's a little tight in here. And then we have an empty front seat. So we do have the front seats. They are outside of the unit right now. We do have a hole over there to patch in the floorboard. But the car looks pretty complete. And actually, whatever is not complete is in these totes. There's like a 79 AMC sedan up there and a couple other things. So we have lots of stuff in here if we need it. Way more than we need, actually. So a lot of this stuff is actually going to be for sale or gifted to people that need it. Again, any proceeds that we get from that are going to go towards the foundation that Ron's family has chosen. Here's the bottom of the back seat. You can tell it was a leather seat car. These aren't in the best condition, but they're really not bad given the age. So we'll be working with those as time goes on. We are gonna, one thing Ron had inquired me about is refinishing this paint. Not refinishing, but just bringing it back alive, kind of how we did on the Rambler. So we'll have a series on that and show you guys how to do that for sure. Today I'm out here just grabbing what I can. Also wanted to prepare the car for tow back to my place. That'll be in the next couple of weeks, so you guys will see a video on that, where we're actually going to, let's see if I can do this with one hand. There we go. On the Rambler, I cannot do it with one hand. The next video, we're actually going to get this guy running. This is an AMC 258 inline 6. It looks to be mostly complete. We have some things kind of sitting around. A hole in the valve cover there is a little concerning, but factory AC car does have serpentine belt, which is kind of nice. I think it's all here. I don't know what's going on here. Just a wiring mess is a little concerning, but I think we should be able to get this thing running. I don't know if this thing had issues, and that's why Ron didn't use it initially. I don't know anything about these cars, really, to be honest. They have a lot more wiring going on than my Rambler, that's for sure. But it does look complete. You know, they've got the strut caps there. A little surface rust, but they're solid. Power brake car. Power steering. That's about all I can tell you guys. I don't know a whole lot more, but I think this will be a fun cruiser just with the inline 6, and then eventually what we're going to be doing is hopefully getting a AMC 360 V8 in here, but that's going to be pretty far down the line. I want to get this thing to a running state, so not only myself but Ron's family can enjoy it as well. So yeah, but Ron did do me a solid, and he put him on the dollies down there. So Ron did unfortunately pass away coming up on a year and a half ago. His family reached out to me to not only take possession but get this car in a drivable manner so they can enjoy it one last time. So that's what we're going to be doing on the channel. I'm hoping to be using the channel as an outlet to produce some revenue to not only help with the project but also help by making a nice donation in Ron's name to the foundation that I mentioned below. Again, I'm sorry I don't recall the specific foundation, but I think it's going to be a good venue to do so. So that's kind of it. I wanted to give you guys an introduction to this car. I will have more video once I get the car pulled out. I need somebody to help me with that and get it up onto a trailer. So we'll be renting a U-Haul and getting this back. Don't mind me sweating. It's so hot out. But this is the car, 83 AMC Concord wagon. It's a neat car. It needs a lot of work, but we're going to do it on the channel. We're going to make it happen. And it's going to be a fun one for us. So that's that, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. Again, if you guys could hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, whatever you can do to help these videos. Again, it's all going towards a good cause, and you know, I'd appreciate that, and I think Ron's family would appreciate that as well. So thank you guys for tuning in. Glad I finally got to show you guys this thing. I've had it for about a month. I'm looking forward to working on it. So thank you guys again. I'll see you guys in the next video.